Hello guys, and today I'm going to talk about a new topic. Sorry, it was a joke. Today I'll continue to talk about arrays because I'm still really excited about arrays. And as I told you last time, it's really a huge topic, and I assume I need to make at least 2 or 3 more videos on this topic because it's really important topic in JavaScript and in general, like in case of software development, like for this industry, arrays, it's a huge topic and they're really important. So guys, let's jump into that. So as you remember, like from the previous tutorial, I still have this code where I define array cities, and I just explain you guys like what it's all about and like the ways how we can create the arrays or define arrays. Again guys, to sum up, when you create the actual array, okay, if I just delete this part, that's how we initialize array, right? So an idea is when you initialize array this way, and let's just delete this part for now. So when you just do that, it means you not defining how many elements you're going to store in an array, if it makes sense. So, and in this case, essentially, what you can do later on, we just can do this way. We can say const. Sorry, first of all, you cannot do it with const, right? Because if you define like const, you cannot reassign it, right? Or make changes with the variable, or in this case it's array, right? So that's why I specify that. So now what I would say, as you remember guys, that's how I start working with the specific index of array. In this case it's going to be first index, or in case of arrays the first index is index equal to 0. So, and I would like to say at the moment it's empty, right? It contains nothing, and I'm going to assign a value to this element of array. I'm going to say, I will stick with cities. I will say Moscow, for instance. So guys, this expression or this statement, that's how actually I'm defining or assigning the value to a specific index, array index. So essentially now, if I run, even if I run like that, let's see. So you can see this array, it already contains Moscow, right? Because it was stored here. But if I would like just to read the value, right? How you can read the value, the actual value, if you don't want like to see that it's part of array, right? You just would like to grab the actual value, right? Then you can specify like that. In this case, essentially you going to say, I would like to grab a value of this, like of a specific part of array with the index 0. So, and now if you run it, we just receive the actual value, right? And it's really powerful to understand it. Like it's a powerful thing, like in case of arrays, right? That you can work with a specific, you can store multiple values and you can work individually with each value, right? Edit them, delete them from array and so on, right? That's why it's a beauty of array, right? It can be really complex. You can make a really complex things with array, it's just awesome, right, guys? You can hear I'm really passionate about arrays. Yeah. Okay. So another thing that I would like to say For example, if we just comment it for now, and now if I say 5, right? What it means? What does it mean? It means I'm going to specify the actual how many elements array going to contain. So in this case, when program goes to this line, it will understand, okay, this new array was declared. This is declaration, right? And then it was the length of array was initialized, or how many elements this particular array going to contain, going to have. And at the moment, it's important to understand. You just like the program, it just give you a space for in order to store like for these 5 hypothetical elements. But at the moment, they're not filled out, right? We're not filling this array with any data. But that's how you can specify at this state. That's how you can define how many elements array going to contain. So essentially, yeah, it's up to you. If you're not specifying, then we're just not specifying the actual length of array or how many elements. And again, it's case by case, right? Sometimes we need it, sometimes we don't need it. So it's basically, you have, as a software developer, you have to figure out when you need it, when you don't need it, right? I think, guys, one more thing I would like to discuss about, if I just uncomment it. And for example, guys, if I just copy this line and I say like 1 and say New York, and then what I'm planning to do, I'm planning dot length. I will show you guys what's going on here. It's kind of important to understanding. You can see this number 2, right? So essentially, this value 2, you can see I'm specifying the actual array dot length. And this keyword length, essentially, it just, when you would like to understand how many elements array has, then that's the way you can do that, right? You specify name of the array and then dot length. And then if you would like to see it, so you just can log it out, and straight away you can see like there are 2 elements in this array, which is true, it's correct, which is, yeah, sometimes we really need this number. We really need to know that. Sorry, guys. So yeah, that's how you're doing that. Alright, guys, I think it's enough for this tutorial, because again, if I continue talking about that, it would take even more time, and I don't want to do that. I would better prefer like to chunk this big huge topic of arrays and like divide it. I would like to divide in at least 3 to 4 subtopics. So it means like at least in the future I'm going to produce 2 to 3 extra videos related to this topic, to arrays, because again, there are so many things you can do with arrays. I'm going to discuss about what kind of standard functionality can be used in case of arrays, to process arrays, to push data to arrays, to delete data from arrays, and to manipulate like in different ways with arrays data, like arrays data. So that's why, if you understand all these tools, how they work together with arrays, it's becoming super powerful thing. It's becoming super powerful, and this knowledge is essential, I believe. So that's why I'm going to discuss about that in depth. I think it's enough for today. Thank you very much, guys. I really appreciate that you're watching, and as always I really would like you to subscribe if you're still not subscribed. If you still keep on watching my videos, and if you like them, please subscribe and like it if you like this particular video. Thank you very much, guys. Goodbye. Have a nice day, and goodbye.